Sorry, but right. Yo, what's going on?
Oh,
Chicago Sports Hub, NBA fucking finals, man, is here.
Wow.
Celtics versus the Warriors.
Who would have thought the Celtics? I mean, coming out the East, I didn't expect it coming out in the beginning of the season.
Two franchises, right? Full time.
Yeah, we were hoping for the Bulls.
It's okay though.
It's okay next.
Two franchises though, man, built from the ground up to the finals. I mean, that's
true.
That's dope. I like to see this shit.
Yeah, we've seen the Warriors in 6 of the last 8 finals now. So we're pretty used to seeing the Warriors in the finals. But Celtics, it's been a while. It's been since the Big 3 days back with Ray Allen and
Kevin Garnett,
Paul Pierce, and young Rajon Rondo.
All time.
True.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so so Celtics, but they've been to the conference finals
a few times.
The past 3 out of the last 4 seasons, something like that, or 3 out of the last.
Yeah, I think so. So but they were like all 20, 21, like they're star players, so they were like babies.
Right, young as hell.
And they're still young.
Sure. Yeah, they're still young. Yeah.
Like
Tatum's like 24 or something. Jaylen Brown's 25.
Exactly, and Al Horford is probably that veteran leader on that team now. You know,
and he's still hooping.
Yeah, he's still hooping too. Yeah, so what you got, Marcos? What do you think? How do you think the series plays out?
Yeah, what you got, man?
Well, first, I think this is probably the best finals I've seen in a minute. Probably since like the Warriors and Cavs went to Game 7. Like it's probably since that. I like the matchups a lot. I think the Celtics match up with them perfectly. All of them could score, play defense, and I've been like on the Celtics this whole playoff series. But it's tough. I think for sure if it doesn't go Game 7, the Celtics win in 6. I don't see the Warriors winning in 6. So if it ends anytime before 7, the Celtics won. But if it goes to Game 7, it's up in the air, but I don't see the Warriors losing at home. But I do see the Warriors losing at home, but I have to pick. So that's why I'm just going to say, forget it. They're at the crib, Warriors in 7. But, like, if it ends before that, it's Celtics. As much as I hate to say it, because I pick Celtics every round, and I've been liking. But whoever wins, I like both teams. I like both. I like Marcus Smart, defense. Tatum, it's his time too, Jaylen Brown. But my favorite player is Klay Thompson, so I got to rock with my boy.
Let's see, man. Hey, who you got, Joe?
Man, I'm definitely got to go with the facts here. Obviously, the Warriors are the most like unstoppable team when they get it going. So that's gonna be it's not gonna be easy for the Celtics, but I think that their defense is probably the only thing that is gonna make a big difference here, just because they were able to hold the Heat down too. Like, if you think about it, the Celtics had the hardest route to the finals, I would say. They beat the Nets, they beat the Bucks, then they beat the number 1 seed, the Heat. And I don't want to say the Warriors kind of had an easy route because there were some hard games there, but they should have closed. The Warriors should win this series, no problem, with everything the rest they had and everything that they got going. They should win. But man, I think the Celtics are live here in the chance to win. But I'm gonna go with the Celtics just because I don't like the Warriors. So I'm gonna rock with the Celtics. I think their defense is definitely gonna play a big part here. It's gonna be a good series for sure. Like Marco just said, it's probably the best series we've had in a minute. 2 deserving teams and shit. So I like the Celtics, man. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, man. I was telling Bart too earlier, like the Celtics defense is not like the Grizzlies or the Mavericks. Am I right or am I wrong?
No, you're right.
You're right.
No, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? So like it's I don't know, that defense from Celtics, like you were saying, Joe. So I think it's gonna keep that shit in the series for them. I'm not gonna lie. But I think I'm gonna go with Warriors Game 6 or 7. I mean, they're just the better veteran team. Like, they've been here before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I got the Warriors and I got Klay Thompson winning MVP for the series. Plus 1,000, by the way, on FanDuel.
Dang.
Plus 1,000.
What you got, Mark?
Man, I got Warriors in 7. I think Celtics are gonna make this a competitive, fun series. Like Marco said, this is gonna be. I'm expecting like a great series, like 2016 Cavs versus Warriors type. And I think it could build up to that because you got Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, basically the young rookie, not the rookies, but the young star players against the already established Steph Curry and the giant Warriors team that has, they've had six final appearances in the last 8 years. Warriors in 7 going based off experience, but I do think Celtics will present challenges that the Warriors haven't seen before this playoffs.
Yeah.
It presents some defensive challenges, and I want to see how Steve Kerr and the team just adjust to how the Celtics game plan for them.
Yeah, because they're gonna abuse them on the boards. I already think they get second chance points, and they shut down like KD, Kyrie. I know they're old. Like KD's like not old, but he's older. And then the next series it was Giannis and Drew Holiday. Like Chris Middleton didn't play, but still that's a nasty combo. The Heat was probably the easiest, like in terms of like star players, because after Jimmy it was like more role players chipping in.
Yeah.
So they know how to shut people down, so that's why Steph, I don't see like them having a problem. It's tough for me to pick Warriors in 7, but like I would not be surprised if Celtics steal it in game 7, but I'm still rocking with the Warriors.
The thing right here about defense is like it's really hard, I feel like, to stop the 3-point shot right now. So the style the Warriors play, it's like it's really hard to defend, and then that's going to take the Celtics adjusting to that. How are we going to stop these threes from going in and protect the paint at the same time? But I'm curious to just watch. I'm just excited to watch the finals. Like I'm really gonna lay back and try to watch every single one of these games, and I hope it goes to game 7.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And no injuries. I don't want no injuries.
Yeah, no injuries.
No big time injuries. I don't want to see that.
Yeah. Let's hope it's good. It's gonna be a good series, man. It's gonna be a good ass series, man.
It's gonna be popping. It's gonna be popping.
It's definitely gonna be good for sure.
Let's go. That's about it for NBA, man. Quick UFC, man. Throw some names out there. On the prelim, man, we got Danny. Hey, what's his name, Joseph, bro?
Danny, what the fuck is his name? Guevara or some shit.
Danny Guerrero. There you go. Yeah, my bad. I see it right here. He's
Guerrero.
He's plus 450 underdog. I mean, we're big on fighters making their first UFC debut and shit. And this guy used to be a champion in his what was it, like another fighting company that he was
Legacy,
in?
Legacy Fighting Alliance, something like that.
Yeah.
It's like one of the undercards to UFC, but still.
Yeah. So it was like
8-0, right?
Yeah, he's
8-0.
He used to be a champion, in the other brand. So
he just won it on May 2nd. So he's coming. Last fight was fresh. He fresh off the month ago. He just won a month ago. He won the championship a month ago. So UFC debut on Saturday. It's gonna be a good spot for him, I feel. I don't trust the other dude minus 720. Hell no. Give me the 450.
Yeah, single bet that shit. Plus
single bet.
Yeah, sprinkle.
That's nice value right there, dog.
And
sprinkle some.
He's younger. He's the younger fighter too, so he's got the pressure legs.
How old is he?
He's 28 years old.
28.
Yeah, and Damon Jackson's he's 33. So 5 years, that makes a little bit of a difference.
Okay.
Oh, I like that a lot.
Yeah, right. Like, man, it might be a nice one. I ain't gonna lie.
Nice single for sure.
Co-main event, bro. Dan Ige versus Masvar. I don't know. He's 15-0, man. But Dan Ige is 15-5. Dan Ige is a big underdog going to this fight. Masvar, he's a Russian, bro. All his fights go to the fucking decision. I would say Masvar in decision, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. I think it's gonna be a Russian night for Saturday for UFC. What you got?
I got Masvar. He's 15-0. Let's just leave it at that, and Dan Ige has been struggling. He just got knocked out his last fight.
Yeah, he has been. I can't lie. And I like Dan Ige too, man.
And he's not that old either, Dan. Yeah. He could still make his comeback, but man, for some reason these Russians in the UFC
they keep showing that they're different.
Yeah, they're different.
Right.
They grow up wrestling bears, all types of shit.
Yeah, right when you said he's Russian, I was like, I'm rocking with Duke because, like you said, the Russian's been tearing it up in the UFC.
If
Yeah,
I
bro.
see that he's Russian, I'm rocking with him. Fortunate in the UFC.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Who you got, Joe?
Yeah, I got Masvidal too. Dan Ige, he lost 2 in a row already. He lost 2 in a row right now, so I think he's one of those fighters on his way out. The thing you got to figure out with this fight is how is Masvidal gonna win? So we know he's gonna win. It's just how he's gonna do it. So
Yeah. It's
I
good.
like the decision. He'll probably knock his ass out or sub him just because he hasn't put up a crazy performance like that. If you get what I'm saying.
No,
His
yeah.
last 5 fights has all been decisions. So his last 6 are all no 5. Yeah, last 5 are all decisions. So at least all of them in the UFC have been decisions. So I hope a performance is coming from him. But yeah, I like the decision too for this fight.
True.
Oh, yeah, man. So we are on Masvidal, man. The
I'll
Russian
rock with that.
co-main event. The main event, though, man. Volkov versus Rosenstrike. Volkov, veteran, 34-10. Rosenstrike's 12-13.
12-3.
My bad. Excuse me. 12-3. Thank you, Bert.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I think it's gonna be a Russian night, bro. I think Volkov's gonna win. The experience, I think he's gonna keep him to a distance, bro. The jabs. I don't know. This is Rosenstrike is a hit or miss with him. Like, I don't know.
It really is, and for some reason, man, I think Joe, you said it that you hate Rosenstrike or something like that, and I do too because his fights are boring as shit, dog. Damn, bro. Like last couple fights I've seen just have been boring, but for some reason, like Volkov, he only has a 2-inch reach advantage in this fight,
Yeah.
so. I don't know why I feel like Rosenstrike gonna land one on Volkov. I don't know. I think Rosenstrike really has his back up against the wall here. Like if he loses right now, I think he might be out of out of the picture for real.
I think it's the opposite because Volkov has his back on the wall, bro. He lost his last
They
fight.
both kind of have their backs against the, but
yeah. You might be right. You might be.
They both lost their last
for
fight.
some reason my gut is telling me to not go with Volkov, so I'm gonna go with Rosenstrike.
All right. Who you got, Joe?
Man, I feel like this is kind of like a slap to the face for Volkov just because he's coming off a loss. Rosenstrike is coming off a loss too. They're just gonna put him up against a higher ranked fighter like this just because he's coming off a loss. Which I think he's just gonna show him his veteranism, in the UFC in the octagon. So I'm gonna go with Volkov just based off. I think he has more experience here. Yeah, he's coming off the loss too, but I don't like this is kind of like disrespectful and just throw Rosenstrike there. Him just based off them both losing. But I'm gonna go Volkov.
I'm going with him too. That's all I needed to hear. I was like, here's Russian. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been winning me money, so I'm gonna keep going with it.
Fuck it, man. Let's go. Bart got Rosenstrike. We all got Volkov, the Russian man. That's about it for UFC. But for NHL, man, who's playing right now? We got the Oilers versus the Avalanche.
0-0.
0-0 right now. The Avalanche are leading the series 1-0. The Lightning, they lost yesterday. Disappointment. Rangers are up.
1-0, yeah.
Rangers are up in that series. I still think it's going to be Avalanche versus Lightning in the NHL Stanley Cup.
Avalanche got a power play right now, and they definitely can score.
Hey, the Lightning got surprised, right?
They
Yeah.
did.
got
Rangers?
They got sloppy. They just got
Jesus.
they just caught off.
Hey, the
Yeah,
Rangers-
they
the
just
Rangers
lost,
been
so I
on
feel like
there.
they're fresh.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Rangers been
The Rangers
surprising.
been on that.
And what about the power rankings to the NFL? They had the Chargers. So the power rankings to the NFL season came out, and the Buffalo Bills were one, and the Chargers were second.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about the Chargers being second? I'm gonna bring up this full list in a second.
I think that's a fucking reach.
yeah.
That's a fucking
Man, I haven't talked football with y'all ever yet.
low key. Yeah, for real.
But I've always felt like the Chargers, man, the Chargers, I fucking love betting on them too. Like last year, the problem with them was, of course, the defense. They were not somebody put up 30 points each game. against the team, but they're just not able to hold the points down. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not surprised that they're number 2 just based off the offense. But you know, the additions they made in the offseason for the defense definitely is bumping them up a lot just because just their defense has been terrible. It's been a watch. While Jarber, he's fucking man, he's a fucking raw as hell.
You broke up a little bit right there, Joe. What'd you say?
Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, Justin Herbert, man, he's a dog, bro. So it's not gonna be a
Yeah, I agree. With Jay Herbo,
yeah.
Jay Herbo a dog, but 2 is a reach for me. I got the list right here for the preseason.
Oh, two is a reach. 2 is a reach for sure.
Yeah, so they got the Chargers second, Kansas City third, Rams fourth, fifth, Green Bay. With Devontae leaving, fifth, Green
That's
Bay.
a push. That's a big push.
And then you got the sixth, Tampa. I like that with
They're better than Packers. That's for sure.
Cincinnati 7. That's that's
Fair.
fair
I
spot.
like that.
They're better than the Packers too. Yeah, I don't.
Here's another reach. A team that didn't make the playoffs last year. Baltimore
Dolphins?
Ravens at the 8.
The only reason why they keep saying that is because like, oh, Baltimore wasn't healthy all season, this and that, blah. But
They were injured though.
Yeah, they were hella injury prone.
They lost
They were.
Hollywood Brown too. Lamar ain't happy about that at all. And like what weapons do they have now?
Mark Andrews.
And that's it. So
Yeah, fucking Mark Andrews.
an 8 for them is a reach.
That is a
Then
reach.
here's another one that's kind of fair, but maybe also a reach. They made the playoffs last year. The Eagles. They're sitting at 9.
I like the Eagles.
Man, the Eagles, they're supposed to come out crazy this year too.
They're
I
good on
love the
paper.
Eagles.
They gotta show it.
So Eagles are coming out as 9th, and then San Francisco is 10.
True. I heard today there about Debo Samuel that they're gonna keep him. So if that stays through, then we'll see. But yeah, number 9. Who was number 9? You said
The Eagles.
the Eagles. It's on Jalen Hurts. He has everything
Yeah.
there. I believe in Jalen Hurts a lot too.
Me
I
too,
want him
dude.
to show out. So I think this is his year. He has everything. There's no excuses. So he gotta do.
There's just some
Just ball
teams
out.
I think that like maybe Indianapolis should be already up there because look,
Mm.
New Orleans is at 11 with Jameis Winston at quarterback and losing one of the best coaches in that
Sean Payton.
of the past decade,
sure.
Sean Payton. So I think that's a reach for New Orleans at 11. Tennessee, or you got anything about what y'all think? New Orleans at 11. Y'all think that's a reach, or you don't like them right there?
With Jarvis Landry added to the Saints, I mean, and Michael Thomas, he was out last year. Him coming back this year too for both of them, and James Winston to be healthy all season. I think that's kind of fair. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Your defense was really good last year too.
Yeah. That's what kept them like
Okay,
winning.
so yeah,
For sure.
yeah. Tennessee is at 12.
That's a push. Big push.
I think they're going down.
I think
Yeah.
they're going downhill too. Unfortunately,
They dropped off a
I don't think
lot.
Ryan Tannehill has that it factor to take him to the next level and win that Super Bowl. I don't think he has it in him. I think Las Vegas.
Plus,
Or go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead,
yeah.
Joe. My bad.
no, go ahead.
Good. What you got about Tennessee?
Man, you seen what he was saying about him not being a mentor to the quarterback that brought in Malik Willis?
Yeah.
So it's
Oh
like,
yeah.
bro,
They did.
like that's some like salty ass old man shit. Like,
Yeah,
bro, you're on the same team for like that. You going down already for just based off your playoff performances. You're not able to play good in the playoffs. Like you're a terrible quarterback in the playoffs. Even all season round, like you're really not doing much all season round. So
He's just getting by. Yeah.
he's bogus for that.
Man, I agree with you, bro. That's gonna cause some friction in the locker room
No,
too.
yeah, for sure.
Las Vegas is next at 13.
They're underrated.
Underrated
They should be up.
for sure.
I
They
agree.
should be up there.
They should-
And people, man, Derek Carr's gonna have a fucking year, bro. A lot of
But-
people are fucking talking about it.
Derek Carr's
I
a
think
boss,
that-
bro.
Yeah, I think they're that low because the division's so stacked. Because
Yeah.
they're like, oh, they're
Yeah.
not going to win like 12, 13 games. They'll probably win 10. That's why they're at that spot. That's what I'm thinking. But like, if you were to tell people like, man, who's a top 10 team, everyone's going to say the Raiders. But the standings probably won't say that like next year because Yeah, it's a tough division. They'll all probably be like 11 wins, 12-win teams
Yeah, they're
at most.
I think all of the teams will make the playoffs. Like, look, they got Denver at 14 with Russell.
I was just about to ask you where they were at.
I think what's his name? Jerry
Judy.
Jerry
Jody.
he's gonna have a big year,
I
man.
think so too with Russell Wilson. I think they're gonna surprise a lot of people. I think they have like an 11
Yeah,
season.
I'll be
Jody's about to have a fantasy year. Book it. He's about to go off in fantasy this year.
Wait,
I
who?
guarantee you.
Jerry
Jody.
He's
No
Judy.
questions asked. No questions asked. Thank me later.
That's a good pickup, actually.
like it.
And they got
interesting.
Noah Fant. They got they got nice.
No, Noah
receivers.
Fan went to Seattle.
Oh,
Oh, he did.
They did. Oh, that was who they lost in the trade.
He still got
They got that.
They still got pieces right there.
They got that running back too. That young one. They got two of them. They got Melvin Gordon.
Yeah,
and,
they do that too. They got
What's
Lindsey.
the other one?
The other one.
Lindsey.
The
He's
young
signed,
one.
Oh, Lindsey?
Not Lindsey.
he signed with the Indiana
I'm
Colts.
not-
That's why I was like, he's not there.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I forgot.
I'm talking about Eckler or not. Goddamn.
Williams.
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 Oh.
Devontae Williams.
But they
Yeah.
had two. You're right. They had two.
Mhm.
Joe, you're right. They had two raw running backs. I forgot
Melvin
who the
Gordon.
Melvin
Hey,
Gordon. and
Gordon. There you go.
Bart, who's number 15? The Jets?
Dallas.
I'm just kidding.
Hey, the Jets are making moves, bro, for the future. They're making moves for the future.
Yeah, they are.
Dallas.
They are, bro.
Why you say
Ooh,
that?
where is Dallas?
They're
Oh, the
15.
Jets?
They're 15.
No, he was talking about the Jets, not
Oh, okay.
Dallas.
No,
Yeah.
I'm talking about the Jets, yeah.
Dallas is 15.
That's a good spot for them.
Yeah, to be honest, that's a fair spot. Like,
Yeah.
they're not good, they're not bad. They're just not going to win. That's perfect. I like that.
the problem with Dallas, they're just in the games that matter, they're just not able to perform in the games that matter. And the games
Yeah.
that don't fucking matter, they're just fucking blowing teams out. And they're a good team, like on
Mhm.
offense and defense. So I ain't gonna lie, I was betting on them all season last season. So I was watching the games really close, and just the way they were playing with like shitty teams was just like it was kind of annoying because they're a good team. That's literally the problem there. They're a good
speak
team.
to their
They're a good
levels
team. They really are.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
For the Reds, some interesting ones. 16 is Miami. I could see that with the addition of Tyreek Hill.
Listen, man. A lot of people look. Tua's gonna prove a lot of people wrong this year. I feel it. I feel it. I don't know what it is.
What's proving people wrong? Like making the playoffs?
No, like making deep ass passes and being like an actual fucking quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like I don't know, like a top 15 quarterback, a little above average, I would say.
I agree with you. I think
No,
he'll have his. So I think he'll limit if he limits his mistakes and he gets those 25 touchdowns, that's an improvement for sure.
You got an offense now. Ain't no excuse no more.
Yeah.
Right.
Jalen Waddle too. He had a great year last year.
I think
Tyreek Hill,
for sure,
Jalen Waddle.
For sure. Yeah. Adding Tyreek Hill is definitely gonna open Waddle a lot up just because they'd be double teaming Tyreek Hill a lot. So this is
Thanks.
good for Waddle too. This is really good for him too. He's gonna get a lot of passes.
Yeah.
Probably a lot more, to be honest.
I know it's early for football, but I can't wait. Even though I love basketball so much, I just love football.
I can't wait.
We're gonna we got New England next, 17th. I think that's fair. I don't know what Mac Jones is gonna do with his future. I see him being a little bit above average, maybe a little bit Jimmy Garoppolo, as kind of how his career pans out, maybe. But I don't know. But we're running out of time, so we're gonna skip through the rest of the list. 17, New England. We got Cleveland at 18. I think they should be higher.
Damn, sleepers.
Watson.
Sleepers for sure.
Yeah. And then Minnesota at 19. I think that's fair. Detroit at 20, who was 3-13 last year, is a reach, in my opinion. Indianapolis at 21.
They're bogus.
That's bogus.
Oh, they're bogus.
Yeah.
It's the quarterback situation over there for sure.
But I
That
think
does make
Matt
them
Ryan
issue.
has it in him. It's just they don't really have. They have Michael Pittman. If he proves to be that one, then there you go.
He's that
Jonathan
guy.
Taylor.
Yeah,
Michael
Jonathan
Pittman's gonna
Taylor.
break out. Watch.
Michael Pittman's that dude. I'll tell you right now, he's that dude.
This is good.
How about a shocker at 22? Y'all ready? Arizona.
Get the fuck out of here.
22. I was just thinking, I'm like, I think I was like the West. I know Seahawks fell off. I was like,
it's
where's
probably
the
because
Cardinals?
he doesn't have too many weapons either.
And I think it's because too, like he hasn't signed
But you got Hollywood Brown. and
Mhm.
Hopkins.
You got
Oh wait, is Hopkins out?
Hopkins.
Suspended, right? No.
Yeah, 4 games.
Hopkins missing,
Mhm.
missing 13
First
games.
4 games. But
Yes.
Hopkins isn't even like man. I had him in fantasy last year, so
Me too. He was.
I know he didn't do nothing crazy like that all year. Like he was, and then he got injured, and then they put him out for like the fucking last. Bro, I hate that shit.
Tell us how you feel. I feel it.
I feel you. I think they should be rated
Bro.
at least like 14 or 15.
Sure.
How about Pittsburgh 23rd? I think lower, until we see Kenny Pickett or Trubisky.
Yeah.
But they do got really good pieces around them.
Let's go, Mitch.
Let's see if
I'm sure it's gonna be Mitch that starts the season. I'm sure
Yeah.
it's gonna be Mitch.
we got 24 the Giants, 25 Seattle.
Fair enough.
Where are the Bears? Forget everybody else. Where are the Bears? I'm
Yeah,
like,
the Bears.
because we're
yeah.
the terrible teams now.
Well,
I don't care now.
We're under the Jets. Well, Washington is 26. The Jets are 27. The Bears
Oh
are
my
28.
God,
Okay.
Jacksonville 29. We got
Damn, they're doing my
Atlanta
Bears.
with the 30 of they don't give it no shot to Marcus Mariota. And Carolina 31st. What do you think about Matt
Oh
Corral?
my
Do you think he has a
God.
career in the
I
NFL?
If he stays healthy, I think he does have a career though, man. He looked good in Ole Miss. I've seen him play a few games, bro. Christian McCaffrey's always getting fucking injured.
Yeah.
He can't stay healthy.
I think
Yeah.
he's leaving too, man. I think he's leaving.
Yeah, he's leaving to go home because he's injury prone. I'm like, that man never played.
A little
Yeah, that's-
disrespectful because they ended the season pretty decently. Houston Texans. Davis Mills was putting up decent numbers.
He was.
Oh,
Let's see
and
what
they fired the coach. They're
Yeah.
bogus as hell for that.
That's why I was thinking too. I'm like, they just fired the coach. It's not. I'm like, what did you expect? What more did you want from that team?
Right. Like
And
they
it's
didn't
now
even play
Lovie
that
Smith
bad.
defense.
Oh wow, he's back.
Lovie Smith.
Damn.
Yeah, they did. To Texans, right? Lovey Smith.
You know what? You guys want to know a fun fact? 102.4 passer rating for Mills in his last 5 games, or in his last 5 starts as a rookie.
Hey, he's a competitor, dude. They were competitors last year, bro. They were not fucking folding. Like the Texans were not folding last year. They were actually playing last year.
Alright.
Okay, they were fucking up a lot of spreads.
So yeah,
Oh, for sure, for sure.
ran
Like
through
no
the
cap.
So that's about it for the list. Yeah.
True.
That wasn't our list. It was like the
Yeah.
NFL. We just judged.
Yeah, we were just like
Yeah. Don't judge us.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
judge us about that.
What's the
shit.
NFL guy?
That's what do they say? That's a travesty. No,
funny as
but that's about it for today, y'all.
Hell yeah. Like, subscribe, share, all that other shit. Tune in next episode. Let's go. Appreciate y'all, man.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace out, y'all.